What is up? What is up? What is up? Yeah, it's your girl, the nasty girl. What is up? Look, today is um January 12th. It's the 12th day of January. Look, it is still Capricorn season, and they some stubborn little things, and they set in their ways. And what else? I ain't gonna even go there. But anyway, a lot of stuff went through my brain, but I ain't gonna even go there. But shout out to the Capricorn. Shout out to my cousin Princess. She turned the big 40 yesterday on the 11th. Shout out to you, Tank Tank. We still call her nickname, and she still answers to it. So I don't think that's ever gonna change. I really have nothing to talk about today. It has been uh, a good week. It's been a good week. I'm gonna say that it has been a good week so far. January has been all right to me. Um, we got the podcast, Five Voices, Five Mics, that I'm a part of. We do that each and every Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. live. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, and on my Facebook page. I'm trying to see how I can connect all of the extra pages to go live on. And I'm also looking into some other platforms. But look, tune in. Yeah, we had some people say it was a heavy show last Friday because we was talking about mental illness and things that stem from and things that happen to you when you're young that can alter your mental illness and stuff like that. So I think we need to go into a part 2 of that this week, but I don't know if we're gonna do that. I also got another subject in mind. So I think we can go into both of them, maybe start as a part 2 for a half of the show and then go into the other subject. I have to talk to the girls to see if they agree on that. But other than that, it's been a wonderful week. I hope y'all had so far a wonderful year. It is passing by quite quickly already. Before you know it, we'll be into February. What's coming up this week? Martin Luther King birthday is this week. His birthday. His birthday is. I hope it stopped. I hope it didn't stop. I hope it didn't stop people. Someone call while I'm doing it. So his birthday is the 15th. Recognized on the 19th next Monday. So if these kids gonna be out of school. I'm tired of these kids being out of school. That's one thing. I'm telling y'all get too many off days for school. So let me just say, y'all get too many off days for school. Y'all need to be in school. Y'all don't need all these extra days. They get some crazy day. We had winter break and spring break. And then we may got Martin Luther King these extra days every once in a while. We didn't get them all the time. So y'all, that's why I don't know how we're gonna be when I'm a senior citizen, because I don't know how these kids gonna be able to take care of us. These kids, this internet is just making it it's making it. They probably don't even know what a cyclopedia is. We had to get a cyclopedia to learn all this stuff. A thesaurus and a dictionary. We had to have all them books out to figure out stuff. I ain't gonna go deep into that. I'm for the shut up because I can go deeper. They don't even know what that is. They got they phones, Google, Siri. Now they got all this AI stuff, Chat GPT. Everything can answer everything for you. I just want to do it the old school way. I guess let's say this: if the world was to just completely just pew, these kids ain't gonna be able to handle it. Like we grew up without phones, we had phones, we just had landline. You had to do call your friend if multiple y'all. On one phone you can call 7, 8, 9, 10 people and be on the phone with them. Well, back in the day, I had 3 way. You call somebody that had 3 day. And they called somebody that had 3 days, so I could call somebody else, and then they could call somebody, and that's how we got 10 people on the phone at one time and prank call people, businesses and stuff. We used to get on the phone and we prank call uh the teen hotline. I don't know if y'all knew it was a teen hotline back in the day, but it was a teen hotline. It was 529 and we used to call and just make up stories. Now a couple of stories was very true, and they was trying to figure out how they could. But we was talking to the people about it. But some of it was kind of fake. We would just call and be on the phone laughing. Everybody kind of mute their phone and just they did have a mute button back there. Mute their phone, and we had one person who was really good, who could talk to them people very properly, and just had them going. So look, crazy stuff we did in our younger years. Maybe I'll do that as a series. Maybe I'll talk about the crazy stuff I did once a month, maybe. Ask me questions. Make sure y'all put questions down here. If y'all don't have, you don't want to put them in there, DM me a question y'all would like me to answer. Any question. It don't have to be about that. It can be any question. And I'll talk about it on my Monday video. I always tell y'all that. Look, don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And if you do it better. Deuces.